Hello, Collective, and welcome to the Humble Sage. If you're new here, please be welcome. Thank you for joining us. And if you're returning, thank you for supporting my channel. It's very much appreciated. Today we're going to be a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And this is a timeless reading, so when it finds you, it is for you at that time. A little bit of cleansing for the collective. So, collective, the past few days have been full of revelations, learning, and I feel that's the core of this reading today. But we're going to have a little dig. We're going to see what comes out, because you never know. And if you do enjoy this reading, collective, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. I appreciate having you here, and it helps to get the message out to the collective, to more people that may need healing. Advice, otherwise, simply to watch something they enjoy. The Emperor on the split there. There's definitely an element of manifesting your future here, collective, and the learning process with the magician. It's Gemini energy, right? It's about intellect. It's about utilizing your intelligence, and that's not necessarily to say that you must be the most intelligent person on the planet, if such a thing exists. And of course, people have IQ tests, etc. But experience is what is important, and there are 8 billion people on the planet. 8 billion people haven't done an IQ test. So is it accurate in terms of, perhaps it's just people that enter the test, and that's the point, isn't it? If you enter the test, you can be a part of it. But here, collective, two majors to start out the reading. We've got the Hermit and we've got Justice. Virgo and Libra energy. Certainly the balancing of self is here present. If we look at this collective, this light that's shining here, it is about illuminating aspects of your life that do need to be seen, but you are this tree here reminds me of the Five of Pentacles, divine revelation. So from what you've learned here, collective, you are moving forward, right? Creating here with the Orphic egg. And this is part of your justice. This is part of the balancing of the universe. And the star here, collective is becoming a revolutionary, a visionary even, in their own right. To become more humane with yourself and to know that we all make mistakes. We all do. We all can jump the gun. We can all say things out of turn, harm people, hurt people without meaning to. I don't think there's anybody on the planet who can say that they haven't ever hurt anybody. Even if you didn't mean to. So that's giving ourselves a break. If you know that people have outwardly come at you, well, that speaks of their character, doesn't it? That speaks of their character and shows your true character for being someone who has equanimity. It's not up to you to correct the first collective. It's not up to you, if people come at you with misplaced anger, jealousy, a sense of disdain towards you. What are you going to do about that? What's the point? You have no point to prove to the universe. If people want to say that they don't believe in your beliefs, or they want to, in some way, say that they are respectful to people's beliefs, but then in the 333 on the clock, in the next cheek, they want to throw their anger, their misplaced anger at you, well, that's not up to you. You don't have to reply. You don't have to say anything. That's also a response. Your peace is more important, you know? Remember a time, collective, when you were less healed and you went through life, perhaps a little bit of a chip on your shoulder. I certainly did, my younger years. And you grow and evolve and say, well, actually, that's not my energy. I'm going to reflect the energy of my family or friends' behavior or colleagues, perhaps in the workplace. There's hysteria for whatever reason. That's not necessarily your energy. When you become an individual, a lone wolf, you can say, well, okay, this is my true energy. Yeah. You can have that sword in your hand and say, this is my truth. I observe my life with balance, right? I stand strong. This is the real me behind this cloak that is there, that the world shrouds you in, putting you in a box, objectifying you. That's not you, collective. You know your personality, and that doesn't need to be explained to anybody. Excuse me, collective. It's interesting, collective, how people expect you to explain themselves about your personality, who you are, when only not long ago, people were trying to diminish your personality, trying to make you feel less than. But all of a sudden, they then wanted to explain yourself, explain why you have those beliefs, explain why you are pursuing your dreams, explain why you exist even. You know? Absolutely not. That's not down to you, collective. Not there to explain yourself to anyone, exactly. The King of Swords is a truth seeker. Right? This can be God, the universe, spirit, divine, your higher self, angels, and ancestors. Right? This energy that's brought down here into this plane is knowing that your inner mentality is what is important. Having a clear, concise state of mind is what is important. And by concise, I mean to have fluttering thoughts won't help, but to have a concise dialogue within that is focused on exactly what you want to achieve is what is important. This could be somebody, a working professional who runs on data, right? Somebody who is learned, even, right? Everybody is in their own right. You don't have to have all the qualifications under the sun to have intelligence to look at your life and make, informed decisions. There's too many cards, Spirit. Too many cards. Oh, for you. Okay, collective. Exactly, right? People might be seeing that you're filling your cup, collective, right? See how it's separate from this person? And they're not seeing, see, this person's here, right? This is like other people. And all they're seeing in their lives is this could be their insecurities, their failures, and what they didn't achieve. Now, up here, they're missing the point. They're not seeing that actually there's always another chance. And they can see you creating these chances for yourself. And that's the nature of life. You must flow with the universe. You must be on the pathway in order to achieve what you want to achieve. That is how experience is made. That is how wisdom is cultivated. When we look at this here, this can be that the universe is keeping this away from those people, collective. So keep your thoughts and ideas to yourself. People only try to interfere in that and try to make out in some way that you owe them an explanation because you're achieving what you want to achieve. In my personal experience, I'm not just trying to, make assumptions here. Protect your energy. You have that cup of love. And look how it's underneath here. This hermit here is was left out in the cold, perhaps, right? But follow divine revelation towards their truth. You owe no explanation to anybody here. You fill your own cup of existence, right? You work with the universe. Your cup overfloweth, and that is what is important. Because if you can see your life from a higher state of mind, you can heal yourself, you can forgive yourself and forgive others, then why would you need to be owing anybody an explanation as to what you're doing with your existence? Yeah, the world in this is you, collective, this Saturnian energy controlling your elements, but ultimately flowing with them. You just drive yourself stir crazy if you try to control everything, but allow it to flow, collective. All the flowers look the same, but each of them have the petals are different. The cells within those petals are all the same, but how those cells form is what creates an individual flower, even if they're all roses. Each one grows, you may say, at the same rate, but it's not. They all grow at their own rate, even though they all may have come from the same seed if it's a rose bush, the same few. you know you flow as you need to with your elements. There is no rush, there is no race, there is no need to think that you must be on the hamster wheel consistently in life in order to achieve. Sometimes we have to take a step back and have that sense of peace. Your peace and your rest and relaxation is just as important as your masculine energy of do, go, 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 right? Yeah, exactly, collective. With the Seven of Swords, it's interesting in this deck. In this deck, they're actually in the middle of the karmic circus. And what it feels like is you are not being sneaky, but you are keeping your ideas, your thoughts, your dreams from your mentality here. You're keeping that to yourself and leaving behind what no longer serves you, these old, outdated thoughts and belief systems. And that's very powerful, collective. That's very powerful because that's how you evolve. That's how you grow and say, well, okay, I'm on the case. I'm working forward in life. You're the King of Cups. You are receiving that light from the universe. You are meeting that light of the universe. so that you can achieve more, you know? Death card, right? Indeed, your transformation is probably for all to see because this looks like a mirror right there. And instead of projecting your insecurities into the world, these broken elements of you that no longer work, instead, the universe is mirroring back to people their insecurities that they try to project on you, and you're leaving behind their energies. You're leaving behind those parts that don't serve you. And these fresh elements are now a part of your new construct, the universe that you are creating. After all, you are God, the universe, spirit divine. We are the gods of our reality, the co-creator of our existence. We take responsibility for our own doings. And we forgive in the process. Yeah, look at that. With the lovers making these choices, this used to be the choice card, making these choices into how we're going to become the Lord of our dominion. How are we going to utilize this Aries energy to lead ourselves into a new beginning? And here with communication, right? It could be collective that somebody might be watching you here and seeing your evolution and progress. And in some way, that's attractive because it's that you're not dependent upon others, and you can forgive and say that we all have faults. We've all not done the best in life. To go through life with a little misplaced judgment, even, just why? Why would you need to do that? People behave they want to behave, and this is what's bringing in your wish fulfillment. I didn't even see that the Three of Cups had come out here. The Three of Cups here, just underneath it, with the King of Swords. The universe could be blessing you here. As I said, this could be God, the universe, spirit divine. And it could be this celebration that's coming towards you. And as in this final row here, collective, I'd certainly say that this has to do with everything happens at once, right? There is really no such thing as past and future. So this could be imminent. This could be imminent for you, that this is what you're working towards, but ultimately working on in the present tense, right? You're working on your wish fulfillment. You're working on creating your own celebrations. Yeah, this could be guided by the universe. I want one more just for the Hierophant. The Queen, we've got a pair here, right at the bottom of the deck. Exactly, this Knight of Pentacles came back. You are meeting your light. You are meeting your inner abundance. It's interesting here that this card could be seen as perhaps Taurus energy, that creating your own personal structure, right before you get to the King energy and the Queen energy. And look at this, collective. If this is a truth seeker and this is a truth sayer, this is how you're manifesting in your realm with Spirit Divine. And this is being seen by others as it's seen from a higher mind. It's for all to see. And that's by not meaning to. As the collective, I guarantee you have no point to prove. I certainly don't. We just speak our truth into the universe. And as we step forward, we say, well, do you know, this is what I seek. Why should I have to diminish myself and make myself smaller because other people don't like it when the entire time all you've done is mind your own business? They don't like your greatness? Tough. They don't like the fact you're building a business? Tough. They don't like the fact you're working in a career? Tough. It's not up to them. It's not their life. People want to tell you who to love and who not to love. The heart wants what the heart wants. It's got nothing to do with other people. People who wanted to interfere, wanted to get their 2 cents in or whatever. No, it's not up to them. They're not the ones who have to live with the regret. They're not the ones who have to live with that. It's just silly. It is just silly. People projecting their insecurities. Why? Indeed, the heart wants what the heart wants. So when we look at this, if the heart wants a new career, do it. Because you're following your truth. If the heart wants to build a business, do it. If the heart wants to move to another country, do it. If the heart wants to travel the world, do it. If the heart wants to interact with people and learn about their lives and publish their work, so be it. What's that got to do with anybody else? Just be responsible along the way is what I'd say, collective, Always be safe and always think about, if you can think about it, creating drama in other people's lives really is quite sad, in my opinion. In life, things, issues will always come up. But taking a step back and looking at it from a higher state of mind, being objective in the process, running on data, but also following your truth at the same time is what will lead you towards the answers that you see. Let's have a look at the Angel Tarot Collective. I want to have a little look at... Okay. Universe says no. Universe says nay. Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Five of Wands on the split, yeah. This Lord of Strife, this actually speaks about strategy for me as well, right? Strategizing what your heart wants here. Overcoming this strife because you had to strategize your way out of it, no matter how that looked. Whether it was meditation or perhaps it was doing any qualification, perhaps it was learning about business, whatever it might be, you had to strategize your way out of whatever difficulty you were in. Following the truth is what's important. Your love indeed could have been neutralize the hatred that came towards you, having that equanimity and saying, well, I don't have to put up with drama, I don't have to put up with people toying with me, and then me being happy with being toyed with. No. What kind of person goes through life who wants to toy people and then expects you to put up with it? That's like the school bully, right? That's sad. The school bully, but to be honest, I don't, even a school bully, that sounds to me like a tyrant. They want to play with you, they want to make out you're a fool, and they expect you to take it and just put up with it because they have got some level of insecurity. No, collective. No. Nonsense. With the Hermit here, we've got the Nine of Swords, indeed. Overcoming whatever cruelty it was that you went through. And indeed, like I said earlier, about being left out in the cold, right? But you found your light and your truth along the process. And there's a reason why now that's being mirrored back to other people because they can see the cruelty they tried to pull off. For what? For losing people? For having a lack of understanding and sat there looking kind of silly? No. Here we have Justice Collective. With that, we've got the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, your material gain here. This Virgo energy, which is next door to this Virgo energy. You see here the Hermit is Virgo, right? And you see here Virgo with Libra, right? This is crucial here. You can see how you are creating, and that's your justice because you overcame whatever this was that people put you through. They sent you into a dark night of the soul, so now they're going through that. Or maybe they're not even. Maybe they're just sat in a state of disarray and confused, like, wow, you know, I can no longer control the collective. Well, sorry about that, but people aren't there to be controlled. That's not love, collective. That's not what love is supposed to look like. People show their true colors, and when people show you who they are, believe them. You know, we can understand and say that some people were manipulated, right? That's different. But if you've had to live with something for years, then why should you? Especially when you've seen a pattern happen time and time and time again. Have control over yourself. You want to be a tyrant and then play the world and make out like they're innocence incarnate? Well, that's kind of sad. That's kind of sad. Three of Cups, yeah. This celebration that's coming in that's here. Up here, collective, we've got the Page of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. Right? It is most definitely, you are manifesting, the pages speak about the Malchut, you're most definitely manifesting something within this realm, right? And it's seen from a higher state of mind. It did take some level of studious energy because we've got the King of Swords here with the Knight of Swords. So whatever this may be, collective, it is coming in quickly. We've got some doubles here, and we'll get to that in a bit. But down here, with the four, like I said, indeed the Eight of Wands, as you're filling your cup, your blessings are coming in double quick time. These downloads and synchronicities that you're following with the universe is what is crucial towards your development. And it's protected by the universe. You're using your elements to protect you. Yeah, the Hermit came out again. This Hermit here is protected because you went through the dark night of the soul. Right, you went through your insecurities time and again. In my opinion, you have more than one dark night of the soul in life because growth is a consistent process. Right, growth is something that we really, as human beings, it'd be great if they taught that in school. You know that there will be times in life that you go through depression, and whether you're spiritual or not, it's something that you need to work through. You know, here's the Ace of Cups with Temperance. Yeah, look at this, collective. In the center here, you've got the scepter, you've got the hexagram here in the center. This is all of these elements brought together in one symbol here, right? It's the same as the pentagram, right? That speaks about the four elements in spirit. This speaks about the four elements, and combined, they are spirit. It's the same thing. This energy here is how you're manifesting in this realm from your heart. And you see here are all four of the elements. And here you are in the center. You found the balance. Let's just say now that this looks like the High Priestess card is what is coming to mind, where you've got Boaz and Yakin either side. Well, you're in the center here, balanced, or at very least, you're learning to hold that balance, right? And protect your energies. You don't have to be divided in yourself. And people will try to do that. Entities and negative attachments that you let go of, other people may have, and that's how you can recognize that behavior and reflect it back to the universe. By simply being the real you. You don't need to be false, you don't need to in any way behave badly, collective. And that's what's sad with other people, really. You know? And we can say that it's sad because we can see that our behavior, we have toxic behavior in our younger years when we were less mature. So as we grow and evolve, you become more and more isolated because you're like, oh, you want to stay away from that energy, and consistently looking for your soul tribe. Top tip. You don't need to look for your soul tribe. Simply be you, and your soul tribe will come to you, and you'll all resonate together, right? Your creativity and your vivacious nature is what's being seen here. That you're celebrating life, that you're actually enjoying stuff, that you're putting yourself first for a change and saying, well, you don't have to be a servant to others. You don't have to be there for their whims and be their emotional punch bag and be there to take on their insecurities and their emotional baggage because they can't. No, collective. The wheel is here for you, this Jupiterian energy. You take your ideas and you move forward. This is expansion. So if we look at where this card can also be deceit, what is expanding in your world could be the fact that you're growing and evolving and great things are coming towards you, right? With Justice, the Nine of Pentacles over there, the Hermit and the Four of Pentacles here, the Lord of Earthly Power, with Temperance and the Ace of Cups is a beautiful reading. It's beautiful. And what's expanding in their world is the detriment and what they try to push out into the world. And also, we all, yeah, Six of Wands, victory, Leo energy. Do we all know how that can feel? We all have lessons in life, and it's not to gloat. It's not in any way, well, I don't anyway, collective. I think that revenge is for children. I think that behaving badly is something we've all done, and we all can all fantasize about sometimes. But at the end of the day, leave it to the universe. That's probably my saying for the past 3, 4 years. Leave it to the universe. Your angels and ancestors here with the Knight of Swords could be bringing in some drastic news to these people if this is the God, the universe, spirit divine. Could be bringing in some level of, well, whatever this could be, whatever communication this could be, with the star indeed at the top. It could be something that helps your realm, but for them, they'll be cut down in the process. Out with the scythe. And they'll be left with success unfulfilled because this is what they wanted for you. But you evaluated this. You went through your Saturnian return here with Saturn and Taurus, right? You went through analyzing your structure in life and how you're going to build on that. How are you going to develop? You went within the collective with the Hermit and the Four of Pentacles. A message. The Seven of Cups here, right, with the Seven of Swords. Exactly. That these people that try to create these illusions for you, you're seeing this clearly from a higher mind. And now, it could be a message coming in for you that's going to help you in your process, collective. In fact, I definitely say a yes. There is some sort of message, something that will bring you happiness. You're already happy, so if you're already in a high vibration, then high vibrational things naturally come to you because the universe works on vibration. But it could also be your visualizations here. And because the path is this here, the fog is cleared, it could be that you're able to visualize clearly, or you're getting to that point by saying you focus your attention on what your energy to go to. So let go and let flow. Right? So the manifestations come in at a faster rate because you leave it to the universe. There's no need to force things. There's no need to, in some way, try to manipulate the universe and manipulate other people's energies. You can simply be. And that's what's bringing in this death card here with the 9, is that your death and rebirth, right, Soviet coagula, is what's bringing this in, collective. This milk and honey. Because you worked hard for it. People will never know the inner work you've done. They will never know truly what you've been through and the effect that it had on you. So who are they to tell you what's what? We can be here to guide each other if people genuinely want that. But to go through life pointing the finger, why? Why? If you love someone, you love them. If you waited for them, you wait for them. If other people got in the way, well, that's sad, right? If you were working on a career, say now you were in work, and people were trying to sabotage your work. You ended up, deciding that you wanted to leave because you didn't want to be in that environment. So you built something for yourselves. I wonder what those people are doing now. Maybe people try to attack your home, try to attack your stability, home and hearth, right? That starts from within. So the psychological abuse and then the external abuse that came with it. That's what was reflected outside of you. No pun intended. And then now, right, you see that those people, they're structured, that they're going through life, maybe experiencing that. Is it to gloat? No. But when you understand how the universe works and you understand those principles, you have a completely different outlook on how you conduct yourself in life and how you communicate with yourself, with others, with the universe. The Six of Wands still. Yeah, and on the split there, look at this. Lord of material work here. You keep going, collective. There's something is coming in for you, collective, that is most definitely going to bring in something to help with it. Yeah, look, I can't make this up. The universe here is bringing in something in divine ordinance, some opportunity that's going to help your business, even your spiritual career, perhaps, your career, your financial state, even this can be for me, because the realm of absolute is at the apex. And Keta speaks of Archangel Metatron, it's scorpionic energy, right? So it can be the rebirth of something that will radiate through the entirety of your life because it's spiritual energy, because it has come from within. Although it all comes from spirit, but it's something that can be enlightenment even. Yeah, indeed. Some level of enlightenment, some spiritual awakening here with the Ace of Wands and the Hierophant. This Queen of Swords, this King and Queen of Swords keep on. This deck's beautiful. But they keep coming out, this true seeker and truth speaker. Yeah, the Emperor. The Emperor. Your stability here is what Spirit is saying is coming for you because you're a truth speaker. For some of you, it could be an Emperor's coming towards you, right? It could be, right? An Emperor can see your truth, can see your intuition, can see your true natural self. And now it's for all to see as well because it's here up in an area that a lot of people can see. Maybe they don't see it clearly because it is from a higher mind, but they can see it nonetheless. And these entities, when it comes to the court cards, the king and queen, they have no point to prove. They're simply the king and queen. Those aspects are within you. They don't need to be explained. They're the king and queen. They rule over that realm. The emperor is for all four kings, right? And all four queens, because the emperor and the emperor entwine as one. There is no emperor without the empress, right? It's the Ten of Cups, one of my favorite cards. To come up with the Emperor, to be honest, collective, I'm beaming with radiance in this moment. But I'm gonna get more. I'm nosy, collective. I want to see. I want to keep on reading. I know it's been 28 minutes or so, but let's keep on going. Just a little bit, a little bit. How about we utilize the Angels of Atlantis? Let's see what's what here. Grace. Yeah, the grace that the king and queen have. Right? They don't need to create drama or fuss. They just go through like Archangel Metatron, we just spoke, wisdom, right? Knowledge plus experience equals wisdom. We've got knowledge here with the King and Queen of Swords, right? We've got experience here with the Hermit, with the Death card. We've got learning here, this experience that is learned along the way, right? Nine of Pentacles isn't just created in Yesod, right? It's almost manifesting this realm, and how this Nine of Pentacles is manifesting is through this absolute joy, this peace, you know? Material gain is implied in this because if you're happy within yourself and your cups are being fulfilled, then you naturally manifest because you're in a higher vibration and a higher frequency anyway. Shamael, serenity, yeah. I think we'll have serenity. And we'll have willpower. Okay, we're going to do this today. Are we collective? Well, that's fine. We just take out the cards as we see fit. And at the bottom of the deck, divine intelligence. Yeah. Metatron twice, one of my favorite archangels. I mean, we already spoke about Keter over here. Something is coming from the divine universe here. This Taurus energy. You're here, right? If your structure was knocked, well, now it's being corrected by this Taurus energy. Right? The Empress is Taurus energy. We've got the Emperor, but it's implied, like I said. Right? Here we've got Archangel Metatron with wisdom and divine intelligence. What is coming to you is how you can further understand how you move forward because you've been serene and you've had the willpower to change. And as you change, your outer world also changes. Out here with Archangel Raphael, with Earth Force, you have the power of the universe behind you. You don't control it, right? You control you. And that is how you see how the mage manifests. When you see Gemini energy with the magician, intellect is what you can control. That's something that you are utilizing to learn about your inner world, which reflects into your outer world and your daily experiences. You see what I mean? That by controlling self is what is important and you flow outside of you. Things fall into place. You, of course, must make an effort. You don't just sit there and expect everything to come to you. But as you make an effort to grow and develop, so you see those doors opening. Maybe you're recovering from addictions collective or something like that, or taking steps to see a counselor is how you improve in your inner world so your outer world reflects that. We're going to get the one angels and ancestors collective, one spirit divine, just the one, please. Guarantee like 4 or 5 cards. No, one. Roger, look at that. She wolf, unleash the wild within. What did I just say about within collective? Work on your inner world and you'll see it manifest outside of you. And the sage, be devoted and committed, right? Be committed to your growth, be committed to your mindset. And you see things flow like never before, like never ever before, collective. The heart wants what the heart wants. Well, thank you very much for being here, collective. If you have enjoyed this reading, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. It does have the message to reach more people, and I'd like to have you a part of the community. I'm really happy with that, you know? If you would like a personal reading with me, I have put the details in the description box below. The website is undergoing some technical issues at the moment, but you're welcome to email me directly at humblesage888@gmail.com. And please, collective, as always, take care of yourselves.